What's up, everybody? Rob here, back with another episode of Wasting Wildcards here on Multi5, and this week I am playing Knights of Lurrus, as I'm calling it, or Mardu Knights, basically. So if you're familiar with Lurrus, basically the catch is you can only play permanents with converted mana cost 2 or less, so conveniently almost all of the good Knights in Mardu cost 2 or less. So basically it's just an aggro deck from 2 standards ago. And it's still a pretty good deck, and the kind of flexibility of Lurrus to get those things back kind of really help you push through that last bit of damage. Is it better than having an Ember Cleave? I don't know, but it feels pretty good. Yeah, there's literally no new cards other than Lurrus. There's not even cards from Theros in this, I don't think. This is literally just a super... If you played a ton of Knights a couple of standards ago, still a pretty good deck. I am just playing best of one right now because I think this is kind of where low to the ground aggro decks really shine, because you can just kind of get in and just really just grind the ladder. And if anybody knows about Lurrus, he's really good at grinding stuff. So let's play some games. Let's see how this goes. All right, so we are here with game 1. And we've got all the colors of mana we need. We've got a turn 1, 2, 3 play. This is going to be a keep. Our opponent's not playing a companion. Interesting. I mean, we are in silver. We're not going to be running into kind of the upper echelon of competition, but I personally am not the upper echelon of competition, so yeah, I'm just be running into a bunch of fools like myself. Playing a Blood Crypt, maybe it's the mirror match, although they're not playing Lurrus, so... Okay, so we're playing against a Mardu deck. Pretty cool. So I think here... We're gonna go... Worthy Knight. I'm gonna shock myself, then I can play Castle next turn. Gonna start building my board out from here. Corpse Knight and Worthy Knight, pretty good time together. Basically every single creature, I drain my opponent, and I get a creature. So yeah, looks like we're playing against a Mardu Sacrifice style deck. This Deadweight, looking pretty nice right now. All right, so let's go Castle Locthwain. Get rid of the Woe Strider. They're probably gonna sacrifice the little goat there. Do some scrying. Or not, they'll get a blocker that way. Okay. So we're going to Corpse Knight, get a Knight. From here on out, it's going to be a sweet party. We're in a good spot. Basically, I can start playing Lurrus and kind of recycling my Deadweight, which is always a good time. Nothing like just looping that Deadweight. Especially in a deck like this where it seems like they're going to have pretty small creatures, probably going to have a Priest of the Forgotten Gods, some other of the Aristocrats greatest hits team, all-star team, I guess, is it? Not the greatest hits team, that's not a thing. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. All-star team, Hall of Fame, it's sports stuff, people know. Oh, Luminous Broodmoth, all right. So they might get a goat back with flying. I like it. That's actually a pretty good draw. Basically, if they block any of these 3, we're going to be able to... So let's play this first. That we can get some creatures and stuff going on. Then we'll attack. We're probably going to lose the Worthy Knight here, but we got two triggers out of it. And if we can get the Broodmoth off the battlefield, I think that's going to be huge. That card could be very problematic, basically nullifying a lot of our removal spells and then making them better when they come back. So not the worst trade here. Our opponent's down to 5. We have 5 creatures on the battlefield. A Lurrus that can start replaying our spells, so I'm feeling pretty good here. I'm feeling pretty good. Next turn, depending on what they do, I'm probably just going to go Lurrus into Worthy Knight. Steelclaw Lance is interesting. So I can play this and equip it. I have 2 mana left. My graveyard, I got a Deadweight and a Worthy Knight. Let's just go Lurrus. 2 triggers. Good Deadweight here. They get it back with flying, but actually, is it non-token? Whenever creature you control without flying dies, return to the battlefield under its owner's control with a flying counter on it. It doesn't say non-creature or non-token. Okay, well, you know what? I'm not going to complain. So yeah, let's just attack. I mean, the safest thing to do is probably going to be just hold these back and then just play a couple creatures. Put that here. So next turn, basically I just need to play a creature. And we're in a good spot. Still only 1 creature needs to be played. They got 4 mana. They can't escape that yet. I don't think they have any way of gaining life. So I think we probably got this one in the bag. So as you can see, this is kind of where this deck really shines, is when you're up against decks that are not nearly as low to the ground as you, and you can just kind of get in and get super aggressive. Do some cute stuff here, make a couple more blockers, but it's not going to do what they need it to do. All right, so Worthy Knight, drain away. Yes. Yes. Our opponent slow rolling us here. Thinking. And we got it. So there it goes. Lurrus Knights game 1 against Mardu Aristocrats. Not the traditional Aristocrats. I mean, there were some new cards in there, but if you're playing an Aristocrats deck and you're not playing Lurrus, are you really playing an Aristocrats deck? That's the question you should be asking yourself. All right, on to game 2. We've got 3 lands, no black land, but enough red and white spells to want to keep this. We do go first, so the question is, do we want to lead on the Venerable Knight or the Fervent Champion? I think we just want to get this out here. Next turn, we can attack him for 3, and if it dies, we can make something bigger. So, all right. So we're definitely going to play the Worthy Knight here. Always want to play the Worthy Knight early. Hope you can keep it alive. Not sure if my opponent's playing a tier deck or something silly, like a budget deck. Playing Windscarred Crag. I'm feeling they're going to be playing the like budget cycling deck here. Let's pay 2 life. Play Fervent Champion. Make a creature, and we're going to attack with everything but Worthy Knight because don't really want to trade there. Don't mind if I do. First strike and pump spells. Always a good time. All right, so definitely the budget version of Jeskai Cycling. Not going to be nearly as explosive because they, like right there, they could have already cycled 2 more times. So let's just start going ham. Let's just get our board super wide. Get a bunch of token triggers here. Once again, we will attack. Whoa, almost attacked with Worthy Knight. Attack with everybody but Worthy Knight. Got a pump spell if they try to block here. But that is fine. We've got everything, as the kids say. We have it. Always have it. It's good to have stuff. Getting the Knight pumped up here. I'm feeling pretty good. All right, finally found an answer to the Worthy Knight, but you know, she did her job. We got three tokens out of the deal. They got 1 blue spell left here. They can cycle, I guess. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Enough. We've got enough damage. All right. That was quick. I like it. On to the next one. All right, so now we are in gold. So you know what that means. Good competition. Or the same, mostly people maybe have Shocklands at least. But this is a hand we would love to have a white source with, but considering we've got Knight into Stormfist, I think it's still probably a keep, and we go first. So having 8 cards in your opening hand feels good. Feels good. Once again, no companion. Our opponents, I don't know if they're playing like Teamer Reclamation. I think it's like the only deck that doesn't play a companion that's aggressive. But I mean, I'm not playing a tier 1 deck. Don't get me wrong, but I understand the need for a companion. You know, in these times of self-isolation, it's important to have companions. And look at Lurrus. Look at him. Little kitty. Little baby Lurrus down there. Letting us play stuff from our graveyard. It's a good time. Forest, eh? All right, well, I'm going to play Stormfist here. Hopefully, with the additional draw steps, we'll get any land. I mean, we can cast a Lurrus off of a black source. All right, so we're playing against a Mutate deck. Interesting. Well, it's a damn shame it doesn't get to live very long. Let's get to make our knights a little bigger. Really could use some lands. Depending on, okay, or an opponent also did not have many lands. Well, you know, things are looking great for this deck. Maybe one of these times we'll get put up against a good deck, and we'll see what happens if it actually has any legs at all in Standard. All right, so finally we've encountered an opponent who is playing a companion. They're playing a Yorion deck, so this hand isn't great. We're on the draw, so we have the potential of drawing into a Shockland, which could help us a lot here. Like a Blood Crypt would be awesome. But other than that, we're going to have to start on kind of a 1-turn delay for this deck. We're going to have to play a castle into a plains, which might be just a little bit too greedy. So I'm going to mulligan here. I want to play it safe. This is better already. We've got the mana we need. Yeah, so we're going to keep this 6. I'm going to put the tournament grounds away just so we can cast a deadweight off of our black source if we need it. And everything in our deck costs less than 3 except Lurrus, so we're going to go with this. My dehumidifier is full, in case anybody's wondering. Hey, we did draw into a Blood Crypt. Let's play that tapped. Probably should have played the Godless Shrine tapped. Don't know why I got so excited. Although I guess we want to get our Stormfist Crusader going. So there are lots of Yorion decks. I'm not sure even like what to really expect for most things. Definitely going to slap this out here. This one already it's playing enchantments, so they can start bouncing their omens, getting value off of that. Probably playing like Elspeth Conquers Death, which is not great against my deck. Teferi is quite annoying. So let's see. We have, 4 hasty threats in our deck? That'd be a nice one to draw. And that's not one of them. So let's go, I guess, just Worthy Knight again. All right, so playing against a good deck already super far behind. Feeling the pain of not having a 1-drop. If we had a 1-drop, we could safely kill Teferi here, most likely. They got 4 mana. They're ready to swipe our board if we need, or if they want, if we need. Why would we need that? I think we have to play Stormfist Crusader. Need the extra card draw if these even remotely survive. Deadweight, kind of a dead. It's kind of deadweight in the hand. Terrible joke, I know, but doesn't seem like a deck that's running too many creatures. But that's an interesting time to play that spell. Yeah, we're just gonna let this happen. So Urians with Omens feels pretty good. I don't think this deck is like a Fires of Invention deck, but I could be wrong. There are so many different Yorion decks that I have no idea what I'm getting myself into here. All right, so we can still kill Teferi here. All right, so we've got 4 mana. We can deadweight here. So now let's kill Teferi. And then I think we just want to go... Should we go Veteran? No. We want to go Worthy Knight. We can play Veteran next turn and make our stuff bigger. Well, I don't have too much stuff. It's a weird hand of all 2 drops. Kind of awkward. Would have been a little nicer to get more 1 drops. Okay, so this is a Fires deck. So they have 1 more spell to play. 1 more spell. So they're probably not playing the Cavaliers just because they don't have Enter the Battlefield effects. Or no, they do. Some of them do. The blue one does. Oh, it's this deck. They're going to play something freaking huge. Yep. All right. Well, annoying. So don't want that to happen again, but it's most likely going to happen again. Oh, the Agent of Treachery. What a card. What an annoying goddamn card. I love the ebb and flow of like cards people hate in Standard versus don't think are that bad. There was a long time where Agent of Treachery was just like a cool reanimator target. And then people are like, oh, wait, we can play this for way cheaper. And then like, oh, wait, this card sucks. Well, hey, at least we get to draw a card still. All right, so if they Yorion right now, they're going to get a ton of value. Steal another thing. Yep. Let's just see what happens here. Nothing good's going to happen. So they can attack us with their own Crusader, which I'm not worried about. All right, let's see what's going on here. Our opponent just has all the cards, all this stuff. Taking the Worthy Knight, you bastard. Yep, 3 toughness is annoying. If only I had that one of Tristani in my deck, you know? I used to play Tristani in like an Abzan mid-range deck before like Ixalan rotated, so occasionally when somebody would play the pirate that steals stuff, man, my brain does not let me keep... Dang, what is that? You know, the Dimir pirate that steals stuff. I would get it back with Tristani, and it felt good. So I got a deadweight. I can kill nothing. I can only cast a couple. This isn't gonna work out. Yeah, your boy Luca's pretty good. It's pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. All right, well this hand sucks, and we are gonna mulligan it. This is better. So we're gonna keep 6. Probably put the Rimrock Knight on the bottom. It's the lowest impact of all the cards here. Probably start on the Venerable, go into the Corpse Knight, Knight of Ebon Legion with something else. Yeah, let's do that. Playing as another Lurrus deck. Welcome, friend. Cycling? I think we're probably playing against a cycling deck. Unless there's some kind of weird Jeskai or like I don't know why you'd play as it. It's got to be Jeskai. Okay, yep. Jeskai Cycling. Not the budget version because they're playing shocks, so good to see it. It's good to see it. Okay, so they don't have an early creature out, which is awesome. We're going to be able to get in for some early damage. Why did I play that land? Oh, Jesus Christ. That could very well cost me the game. Our friend over here has got 6 things in the graveyard, and I'm sloppily playing this. All right, so hopefully the Worthy Knight helps me catch up, but imagine right now if our opponent was at 11, it would make all the difference. It would make all the goddamn difference. But thank God they do not have a creature out right now. This is... Okay. Are they just going to try to go for the Zenith Flare win right away? I guess so. So we can 2, 4, 8. We can get pretty close here. Should we just go Corpse Knight? Let's go Stormfist Crusader. Attack with everybody. Get more damage in. So they can't Zenith Flare us to death this turn. They would have to, they could, okay, they got a blocker. Could cycle a couple times. Huh. I would have thought they would have played a Flourishing Fox there. Yeah, so as you can see, the cycling deck, when they don't have those early creature cards, kind of, and by early, I mean, our opponent didn't play them until, what, turn 4? We were just, I mean, I had one hell of a misplay. Like, we would have, that was an embarrassment, considering I filmed it for YouTube, and it's there for all to see, but, you know, we got there. All right, so this is pretty great. We got all the colors of mana we need to cast pretty much all our spells except Lurrus. No, we got everything. So yeah, we're keeping this. On the draw, which is a bummer. Our opponent playing a Plains and Lurrus. There's a slew of cards they could be playing. Could be playing against Cycling again, which we are. No Fox on turn 1, 2 games in a row is pretty radical. Gonna play a Knight here. A Venerable Knight. Let's see. The longer they go without playing creatures, the better for us. Amazing. So amazing. Just don't play the Rescuer. We need to go wider than this deck and keep our life total decently high. All right, awesome. So let's go Tournament Grounds, Skyknight Vanguard. I will happily trade here. Not going to let me. Bummer. All right, so Deadweight would be sweet, but I can't cast it. Steelclaw Lance is at least going to let some stuff get big enough to do some damage. Equipping up the Flyer is actually going to be pretty good. Could play a couple Venerable Knights. Don't really care about those dying. Maybe just try to win in the air. Is our opponent going to race us, or are they going to hold some blockers back? Ooh, the race is on. Let's do it. All right, so let's... just leave this leave this back to block. Then next turn, if we block, we have a really big Skyknight. I can't talk. These are weird words coming out of my mouth. Skyknight Vanguard. I need to do the Anchorman thing and practice mouth movement. All right, so they got a healer. Annoying. Are they playing mono white cycling? No, they cycled red cards. Maybe it's just Boros or something. What do they got on their deck? No, I mean, they're playing what looks like the normal one. They just are not getting lucky with the lands here. Seven cards in the graveyard. Steelcan Zenith Flare for the win. This guy's going to be pretty annoying. But, I'm going to block. Put that on the flyer. Still no black mana. So I might play Lurrus, but I'm going to attack first. If they try to block, we're going to kill it with the Rimrock Knight. Oh, I can't cast... Well, in today's episodes of punts galore, I guess I'm just going to play this. I can't block, so I guess I'm not going to re-equip. Yeah, you can't play the spell version of Rimrock Knight with the Tournament Grounds. Probably should have played that Sacred Foundry. You'd think I've played Magic before. You'd think a card that's existed in Standard for like half a year I would have played before. I have. I played a lot of Knights. I played a lot of Rakdos Knights. It's just such a fun little tribe. And it's already working out today. I mean, I'm grinding up the ladder pretty good. Opponent's going to bash in for a shit ton here. Probably going to keep the healer back. So we're just 100% dead to a Zenith Flare next turn. Yeah, I saw things going differently. All right, so let's go Lurrus, Venerable Knight. Play this tapped. Attack, attack, attack. And at this point, we just need to pray our opponent doesn't have a Zenith Flare. But, you know what? They always have the Zenith Flare. All right, so please don't have the Zenith Flare. Don't slow roll me. If you have it, just kill me. I will die gracefully. I will die generously. I'm a very good loser because most of the time I lose, it's my fault because I'm terrible. That's a wonderful sign. Wonderful sign. Please don't play a land into a Zenith Flare. Just don't do it, please. Don't do it. Don't do it, please. Yes. Yes, I'm very happy about that. That was my happy dance, if you couldn't tell. Got 3 blockers here. They can go to 9. So they're at 9. That could have done it. So let's see here. Attack with everybody. They block the 2 biggest they can, which are Rimrock and Lurrus. They take 9. All right, I think we got there. Whew. Dodge the Zenith Flare. That is, dodging the Zenith Flare may be the very best, the very best feeling in Standard right now. And just for fun, just to get all the knights in there, pass the turn. Good game, my friend. All right, well, you know what? It's still a fun deck. And Lurrus does good work in it. Yeah, I mean, that was a positive win percentage against kind of lower end of the ladder, but, you know, still won, still doing its thing. Yeah, so that is Knights of Lurrus. If you're looking for just like to reuse an old standard deck you had, if you had Mardu Knights or even just Rakdos, any of those Knights decks, pretty much all the things fit into this deck. There's more you can do. I could have removal in this deck other than just 2 deadweights. It doesn't say non-creature spells, so I could put a lot of just like 3-4 drops, whatever I need for removal. But this is a best of 1 deck specifically. And like I said at the very beginning of the video, in best of 1, just super low to the ground aggro decks are kind of where I like to be a lot of the time, especially when I'm in like silver and gold when I haven't played in a while and I'm just trying to get back up to platinum, diamond, and stuff like that. Play a lot of mono red, a lot of Gruul when that's good, or when Historic is around, because as everybody knows, Gruul and Historic is amazing. But yeah, Lurrus is just great. I mean, just being able to like lose your Worthy Knight or just cycle your Deadweight and play them back. Just need that extra little bit of damage, and you can bring an Inspiring Veteran back. Just Lurrus is just like naturally fits into these low to the ground aggro decks, and I think Knights is probably where it's the most well equipped. I love White Weenie, but I just don't think there's enough tools to make a good White Weenie deck right now, like really hit in standard. I think you could probably do a mono black deck, but I don't think the tools are there to do a lower to the ground mono black deck. I think you want to go a little bit bigger. I mean, you've got Gray Merchant and you've got a bunch of other stuff, so Lurrus might not be great there. Those decks might want to look towards Obosh or something like that, or Amori. But yeah, this was Mardu Knights of Lurrus, and it was pretty fun. It did pretty good. We dodged the Zenith Flare a couple times, so we got pretty lucky. But thank you guys for watching.